It is pretty crazy. No, this one is not. This one's synthetic, so it's not even real hair. So you can't do anything to it. But we did some doctoring last night.
A little bit of dry shampoo.
Yes, to tone down the shiny. So.
It looks good. Man, who knew they could do all this stuff?
I know. It feels much better with no hair.
I bet.
It lays better with no hair. I had like this extra head, like really extra head. All right, one quick picture with you. My team members, one of my managers called me a couple of days ago. They didn't want to tell me what they were doing, but they were working on a surprise for me. I need a tissue, please. And they called because they have to, because you can't release someone's medical, you know, HIPAA, all of that good stuff. And so they said, Tina, we need your permission in order to do what we want to do. And I'm sorry that I have to tell you like this, but we need your approval. The team wants to support you in every way. One of the hardest obstacles, Mama's in here, y'all know what I'm about to say is hard, but when your child is upset, it really makes you upset. And Brittany, you know, we've been really good through this, but the thing that's really made Brittany the most upset is during this time, we cannot have people in the hospital. So like all of my procedures, except for this one, God's grace, I had to go to Easley, and they will allow people into the hospital. So one person, my husband, was able to go, but nowhere in Prisma in Greenville can anyone come in. And so I have to go in for my chemo treatments by myself, where you normally can have a guest come in with you for your 2.5 hours. And Brittany's been really upset by that because nobody can be there for the first time. And we've asked and they are like, you just can't do it. It's not quite time, but maybe in a few weeks. And Brittany's like, that's not the point. I want to be there the first time. And my team, many people still go, what do you do? But for Wells Fargo, my team is the quality assurance and risk team for project management. So for all of the projects, the thousands of projects that we have within the bank, we oversee those and help put the policies in place and make sure we're managing our risk. And words matter when you're talking about policies. For those of you that know, words matter. Words matter all the time in these times we're faced with, and I don't want to necessarily go there, but words matter. And so we are always saying hashtag words matter, because we're so focused on everything to make sure that we're doing right. And they created a hashtag for me so that when I'm in chemo for the first time, I'm not there for the first time, that I can go and look and be able to see all the messages coming in from my friends, my family, all of my team members that extend beyond just my immediate directs, but the extended team.
You have to tell us how to check it.
And that is what this We Fight with Tina is. And if I just stole it from Krista, sorry you took so long with your wig, girl. But that is something that was created by my team. And they've created these t-shirts that says, in this family, no one fights alone. And the company that one of my team members created the t-shirt, the design of it, and they worked with a company, and that company actually paid for all of my team's shirt. And I have about 70 team members, and then we have extended, and they're opening it up for people to be able to purchase them. But that was just so sweet. It's just like all of these things, God's providing a way to be connected so that I'm not alone when, it may be a little scary. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to it, but that sure makes it so much easier. And so anyway, I just wanted to share the We Fight with Tina. That's on the little arm sleeve. And then they have a little design with the little breast cancer emblem on the front. So anyway, it was just really sweet.
Where do you buy them?
I'll make sure Krista gets the information to you guys. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you. It was just really special that, I work for Wells Fargo, and I've been with them for 21 and a half years. And just the support there from my managers, leaders, and my team has just been amazing as well. So, all right, that's all I have.
We start
Is
to change.
Krista, yeah.
I think I hear clicking.
I hear her shoot.
Tina, are you going to be looking at Instagram with those hashtags?
Yes.
You look the same too. You look the same. We're back. We're back.
Sorry, we didn't really do it.
Y'all didn't switch them,
job,
right? Y'all didn't switch them, right?
Oh, no, we haven't done that. Oh gosh, she just.
Let me put this down.
Immediate. Y'all are funny.
I know.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, that's really good. It's like you never really
Everybody was creative with thoughts and memories and drawings and prayers and just all kinds of things in here for you to read while you're doing your treatments.
You guys, that's awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about that. Seriously, I mean, just sitting there, you think about that like by yourself, you know? And especially the first time I know this is going to really... Teresa. Where'd she go? These, and then I can flip to a picture and I know who did it without having to find it, Linda. You know, there's just so many memories, and you know, Elena and you know Tracy and I were just talking yesterday about, you know, it's been a while that we maybe have talked, but we're still sisters, and you know, I would not do this any other way than to have you guys by my side and with me, my front and my back, as I would say. So thank you for coming and braving the heat and the sweat while I had my head shaved. And Krista did too.
When is your first treatment so we know when to...
Monday at 8:30.
In the morning?
This Monday.
Every other week for 4 months.
2 days. 2 days. Yes.
Step project. That's what I was talking about,
Oh,
because
yeah.
there'll be a lot of needs that they have, and Chris has to work, and Brittany can't always be there, and so we have such a great network that I will basically try to project manage it and get their schedules and maybe create like a web page that everybody has a login to that's here, and you can log in and see what is needed, and what you can then reply and say, I can do this day, or I can do this, you know, and just meet the needs, and all of us together we should be able to share that.
So Chris, it's gonna get done.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
also, Lauren was telling me about something called Meal Train, so we're going to probably be setting that page up also, and it's the same kind of concept where if we're doing meals for them, we can put on there what days we're going to do them, and people can just look at that and see, here's what we can do it. So what I'll do is create that account and then set everything up all on one page where you can all find, you know, find that and whatever else there is there. And then
Can she also see it so she can actually
yeah,
see
she'll be able to look in it too. Yeah, she'll get a login for it too. So I've just got to make it.
What your restrictions or requests are,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then we go along with that.
Okay.
Or says like, I don't want to see
That is
anybody on
awesome.
that day, and then he'll like, okay.
Yeah, she can block certain days.
Okay.
Like,
That's awesome.
When you drive by, just catch it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And you know, I'll tell you guys, who was it? Chantel mentioned this earlier. She said, Tina, you know, I'm going to text you and don't feel like you have to respond. This has been a really fast and furious 20 days.
Yes. Yes, it has.
And I am going to continue to work the best that I can. And you know, I don't know what lies ahead, you know, when it comes to that, but I do know that I do appreciate all of the text and, you know, everything. But I might not respond to all of them, and I know that you guys will understand. But I do want you to know that I feel it. I feel the prayers. And I definitely would say send the information. But I will say that for my family too, because Chris is just starting to work again, and he's going to be, as she said, really, really busy. Brittany starts a brand new full-time job on Monday, home health care. How's that? Is she leaving the coop? I have no idea. But yeah, we've got like lots of new adventures, but honestly, you guys can, are just gonna make it so much better and enjoyable. I don't mind seeing your faces. It doesn't, as long as I can get, you know, as long as I can get around to do it, I don't worry about that. And you're not gonna bother me with questions. I'm a talker. I don't mind talking about what's going on. But if I'm not feeling good, I'll just tell you I don't really feel like talking about it, because cancer doesn't define me. It is my journey. It is a journey that I'm going through right now, but it does not define me. So I don't mind talking about it to educate. And for ladies, if you have not had your mammograms,
That's right.
get your mammograms. Men,
I want to
do what you need to do when you're 40. So
to
do your
test on that
things.
about with all the women here. I do I work for a very big company, Stryker, and there's 40,000 people in the world. And there's a lady, she was diagnosed this past May 8th, never showed any signs, stage 4.
Same as him. No, 4?
She's stage 4, not stage 3. She passed away 3 weeks ago.
But she
And
had all of the same.
she could have
stuff was
maybe
exactly the same.
checked
All of
this
mine.
out. So make sure if you're not checking, you do check, because it's important. The earlier they can get to it.
Yeah.
And just so you know, the type of chemo, the reason why we feel the physicians feel very, we have our Heavenly Father too, he's the main physician. But the medicine side of it, the type of marker that Tina has, the chemo is matched up to the exact. So it actually attacks the protein. It keeps the cell, but kills the protein. It kills the cancer in the cell. And then we should be okay.
Yeah.
So people have asked, it's 4 months of chemo. By the grace of God, hopefully we'll be finishing up the last week of September, first week of October. Then we have to get Tina's all her white blood cells back up, and then we have to go back in. They want to do the margins. They have to go in, take it all out, heal from that, and then first week, second week of January, she'll be starting radiation. That way we don't have to worry about it ever coming back. And then we should be finished with this by next year, July.
Well, that's when we'll start the
Yeah, the radiation.
reconstruction.
Yeah, the
So it-
reconstructive, that's right.
So by Christmas, we can make you a new dress?
Yes, you
Yeah.
got it.
No, you got it.
And we all know what that means. It's fabulous. No better coming back out, because I know I asked for no kids, but I really, really wanted to be able to have this intimate time with you, and it really meant
Us.
so much to us, from my family's perspective.
We love
Right,
you.
Pumpkin?
Love you so much.
Thank you all.
Love you too.
And we take pictures of us.